she was older than him. This is John Goodson. This is Wilson, I think. This is Jay and Bill Fidey. This is me. This is Patsy Donahue. This is Leonard Goodson. Andy Chorak. This is his brother, Chuck. This is Gordy Sile.
So the Fridays, is that from Friday Road?
Mm-hmm.
Fridays?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do in the town that they had a street named after them? Did they just live
The
there?
subdivision.
Okay.
That was their farm.
Oh, okay.
The Fidey farm.
Oh.
This is a Chorak girl. This is his sister. But
She's 92, It's pretty amazing.
This for Cheryl.
Give her that.
Okay.
Give her that soft
This
chair.
high chair.
The high
No,
chair.
the
yeah.
high chair.
Okay, good. Get
The
that
high
chair
chair.
out of here.
That
That one, yeah. That's the highest chair in the room.
I know, but somebody says, no, not that one.
Basically, I want you to go through here and basically talk about the stuff that's on it.
Just talk.
And I'm going to have the camera in like
Like
this.
read this?
Yeah, go from the top to the bottom.
Okay, this is the Thomas family birthdays and deaths. Michael Joseph Thomas, Tomac, September 29th, 1883, and he died June the 22nd, or 1st?
22nd.
22nd, because I got either up here. He died 1955. His wife my grandma was Pauline Thomas Bozich. She was adopted by the Boziches.
Okay.
February 18th, 1886. And she died March 18th, 1933. Casimir was the firstborn son. He was born March 4th, 1906. And he was born in 1906 in Joliet, Illinois.
Okay.
And he died March 14th, 1934. Anthony Thomas is the second born son.
Okay.
He was born May 31st, 1907, and he died May 26, 1924.
Okay.
His body was donated to science.
Okay. Why was that? Why'd they do that?
I don't know, his wife did it.
Oh, okay.
And then she got buried.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. Marion was born December 15th, 1908, and she died July 10th, 1998. Kathleen, I should have said their maiden name too,
It's okay.
Kathleen was born November 25th, 1910, and she died July 11th, 2007. Anna Veronica was born March 29th, 1912, and she died November 6th, 2010.
Fifth.
Fifth?
Yeah.
I gotta
That's
change
okay. That's all right. You fix it.
it.
And Steve.
Stephen was born July 31st, 1913, and he died February 21st, 2004.
You want to fix that?
I'll forget. What did you say?
You want me to stop this? I can stop. Go back to there.
Where was I?
You were at
Stephen.
right.
Stephen. Stevie was born July 31st, 1913, and he died February 21st, 2004. Agnes was born March 31st, 1916, and she passed away May 8th, 1941. It was on Mother's Day. Now, Frances was born February 5th, 1918, and she died August 13th, 1993. Margaret was born December 7th. Today's her birthday.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sure is.
1920. And she died October 29th, 1981. Eddie was born October 30th, 1922, and he died August 3rd, 2009. John, his twin brother, was born October 30th, 1922, and he died December 7th,
2015.
So
today,
today is
Today, too.
2015.
7 years, right?
Wow.
Already?
Yeah, sure is.
Betty was born July 4th, 1926, and she died March, I don't have her date.
I think it was the 26th. I think it was Paul's birthday she died.
Where's that Sharpie?
Oh.
Threw it away, didn't you?
Just leave it here.
Yeah. So she didn't live. Well, she lived pretty good.
Yeah, I do remember.
26 to
I
2009.
do remember that it was on Paul's birthday.
26. Now just leave it on
Yeah.
the table.
Right here, let me.
Come here.
Okay, go.
What, her birthday?
Yeah.
And Betty died on March 26, 2009.
Uh-huh.
She died the year before Grandma. Clarence was born May 10th, 1929, and he died February 10th, 1935.
So he was 6.
Raymond was born March 25th, 1931, and he died June 10th, 1983.
Okay.
Should I read this?
Go ahead.
Grandpa Mike and Grandma Pauline Bozich were married January 17th, 1905, maybe at St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Joliet, Illinois. Casimir was born in Joliet, Illinois, then the family moved to Minnesota, came back to Joliet in October of 1926.
Okay.
That's it
That's it.
on that.
Yeah, I want to take a picture of that too, that page.
Yeah, I should probably do that myself. Because they... And I can, do you remember those nicknames for all of the 14? You probably don't remember.
Yeah.
I only remember Grandpa, which was Reby, which now I understand stood for fish.
It was fish in Sylvania.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he fell on the ice.
And he fell on the ice and saw a fish under
They
it.
were ice fishing, yeah. They
Reby.
really didn't. Did they have nicknames? I mean,
I thought they did. I thought Grandma referred to them.
I think the
Oh.
Greg Rushes have more nicknames.
You think
than
so?
the
well,
Thomas.
No, the
Uncle
Thomas.
Johnny and them guys used to call Grandma
Ansha.
Ancha.
Anshka.
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 Anshka, which is
That's Ann.
From the old country?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
okay.
Anshka.
Okay.
They always referred to her. That's the only one I remember, though. I don't remember.
Okay, I was under the impression that everybody back in those days had a
they
nickname,
have
but
a-
they obviously
I'm
didn't.
not that I remember in Thomas's, but I do in the Greg Rushes.
Oh yeah, the Greg Roshers. There was
They all
Reedy
had-
and Yaki and all of those, and, you know, Dodo. And you know how he got his name? Dodo got
Hard
his
telling.
Huh?
Hard telling.
Well, his mother asked him to go to the grocery store one day, and she named 5 things on the paper.
Yeah.
Bread, milk, you know,
Uh-huh,
5
uh-huh.
things. Verbally, he said, "I don't need to write it down. I'll remember."
Uh-oh.
So he went to the grocery store and he got 5 items, and the grocery man says to him, "Wow, you're really good. You don't even have that written down. You're no dodo."
And that's
Wow.
how he got his.
That's
Wow.
how he got his name, Bill.
Oh my gosh. They should have called him No Dodo, though, because that's kind of... You're a dodo.
Dodo. And it stuck forever.
This is a great picture right here.
Yeah, and there was Yaki.
That's my grandmother.
Wow.
Yeah, they.
Skinny.
Mhm. Yeah.
This is
I think the only one that didn't have it.
I like how you put the picture with family here. It's kind of on these. Yeah.
This was the
That's
Eddie Thomas
that's Eddie
family.
Thomas's family, yeah.
yeah. I couldn't think of what it was. This was their 60th anniversary.
Uh-huh.
This is Eddie.
His time in the service.
Yeah, they were in the Johnny
They
and
were
Eddie were in
twins.
the Navy.
Uh-huh. They weren't
And
on.
they
They weren't
were
on the
on
same
the-
ship, were they?
Parker, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were.
Parker.
Wow.
That didn't come until after
The Dee Dee
Sullivan,
Parker.
Sullivan boys got killed. Then
Oh,
they never let it happen
gosh, yeah.
again.
Dee Dee
That's
Parker,
good.
604.
It was about this time because that was 41,
Uh huh.
and after they all 5 got killed, they stopped
Huh.
Mhm.
putting the families together.
Somebody's report card.
Grandma's.
And I know that picture pretty well.
I still have that shirt.
Why?
Or maybe I
why
don't
you
have it
keeping
anymore. Well, Daddy wore it.
Yeah, I know, but
I still got Daddy's blue sweater and his cap.
do you?
So when I die, my kids will.
That's very cool.
Well, these are anniversary pictures, and
I remember
this
that.
was standing up for a wedding.
Uh huh.
This is Grandma and Grandpa's, Mom and Daddy's wedding picture. And that's Kathleen and, what was it?
Pappas? Steve Pappas?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And Tony and Ann Gregorash.
Uh huh.
Ready?
Yeah.
That's Margie and Louis Von Baron.
Okay.
That's Grandma's sister.
That's Grandma's sister.
Okay.
And this one here is Kathleen. And this is Ted, her husband.
Uh huh.
And this is Tony Morello and Francis
I got you.
Thomas. See, I got names down here.
Yeah, you sure do. You'd have names on everything, though.
Yeah, she was so good about that.
Real
I could
good
kick
namer.
myself
And
for
that's
Uh huh.
Ray and Vicky Thomas.
doing
Uh huh.
And this is Rudy and Marion Chernkovich.
Well, that's where the Chernkoviches came from, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here's that thing.
Oh, that's cool. I have to get that.
that. What's that?
This page.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's Donnie and Joanne.
Yes.
And this is Bobby Thomas.
I want to get that.
And this is him grown up. This
Okay.
is Bobby. And that's their grandson.
Okay. Let me come around there before you move that page. Because that's kind of cool how that's done here.
I don't know if all the numbers are on there, but
Well, that one
That
is
was-
probably wrong.
that was the,
That's all of them.
yeah, that was.
I wish you could tell me how that woman lived, making 14 kids and lived to 44. How does that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, I would imagine she was not going to live very long after having that many
The sad
kids.
thing is, you ask Grandma what she died from. Well, I don't know,
No, she didn't know.
but Mero says that
Her death certificate said
Says-
she died of.
diabetes and TB.
Okay,
Well, her death certificate says
Said TB,
TB.
tuberculosis. Yeah.
I see.
And Grandma insists that she had something else because she had sores on her legs.
Which would be diabetes.
And it's possible that she could have had diabetes because Francis had ended up with diabetes,
No legs.
no legs. Yeah,
Oh, right, I remember
Yeah.
that
yeah. So,
vaguely.
but this is a page out of Margie's son's baby book.
Uh huh.
David, no, Alan. No, I don't remember. It was either David or Alan brought me a box of pictures and stuff,
Okay.
and it had the baby book in it, and this was about David, who was hers and Louis' first. No, Louis was not. Alan is Louis' son.
Yeah. Was this about
David.
David's dad?
Yeah,
David
this is
Allendorf?
about David.
David Allendorf.
Yeah.
Because he got killed in a car accident.
All right, we'll sit down again. Go ahead. What is that?
Vodniks, they live in Wisconsin. They're the wife of Mr. Vodnik.
Okay.
The man that I have there
Okay.
on that picture there.
Oh yeah.
Bald-headed man.
Okay.
It was Grandma's first cousin,
Okay.
and we used to go visit them up in Wisconsin.
Uh huh.
And this, let's see what this is translation. This is title Grogan. This was something that Mr. Vodnik, Alex, he was Sasha. Everybody was Sasha,
Okay.
but his name was Alex. And his wife was B. Blazinka, and she was a Tomac. And then they were from Delnitz, Austria. They sent us this photograph from Anna's daughter, This is from our anniversary.
Okay.
And he deciphered, they wrote something in here in Slovenian,
Oh, I see.
or whatever, Croatian. And he sent me the picture and what it said under this picture. See, this is in a different language.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely Eastern European.
Let's see what else is here. This is Louis and Margie's
Marriage certificate.
marriage certificate. And see, I cut out these kind of things because they sound good. You know, they're.
Let me take a look at that. I wonder if I can get in close enough to catch some of that. Who wrote that?
I have no idea.
Oh, really?
It was just something that was in a
Okay,
paper
I
or a
see.
magazine, and I liked the way it sounded, and put the book together.
Go ahead, you can change the page.
And that's Eddie Thomas's wife. She
Okay.
passed away. Let's see who this lady is. I really don't know who that is.
Huh. Well, it's nice to see her, though.
Oh, I know who that guy is.
Yeah.
I believe you do.
And this is Bob Homan
With 1 O.
with one O.
O.
He was Judy's husband. And he was the sweetest person you ever want to meet.
I know him well.
Yep.
See here, he introduced himself as Bob with one O.
He didn't want to be called Boo.
And when he was in the hospital, Bill, I don't have to record this.
No, it's okay.
When he was in the hospital for his cancer, and the nurse, we were admitting him, and she brought him she asked him, she says, would you prefer Robert or Bob or Bobby or what? He says, Bob with 1 O. And she laughed, and left the room, and she comes back with his urinal with a boob on it.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. I'm sure you got a kick out of that.
Yeah.
Gee
And of course,
whiz.
this is
That's Paul's fire department thing.
Yeah, and here you got a hero of January.
Oh, that was
rescue.
when he went up into that building?
This was right after he became a fireman.
Okay. You skipped a couple of generations here, but that's okay.
Well, these were things. This was Jim Thomas's was over in Iraq, and John Whiteside did it.
Nice.
That here's Bob's obituary.
Yeah. And
Here's
Harry,
Joey
Butch,
Krantz's Joseph Krantz.
and Butch down the corner there.
Yeah. No, he died.
Oh, Joey died in a car accident, huh?
Yeah.
I see.
They think that a deer caused the accident.
Sure.
But those are all the obituary. Here's Bill Nash is chosen as a finalist at the BW Stevenson Songwriters
I'll be damned, I
Contest.
haven't seen that ever. That's cool. I know this lady up here.
Who's that?
That smile is just like one of those things that's indelibly pushed in your memory. And I know she had no teeth, so I remember the smile with no teeth too.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I have a
Go ahead.
picture thing on my counter, and she's on there every morning, either with her tongue sticking out, or liquor.
Oh yeah,
Remember how
liquor.
she
Oh
used to
yeah,
lick her fingers?
she sure did. Huh. Passed away. Everybody passes away, I guess. That's what they tell me anyway.
It's in the plan.
I guess so.
Then it's the twins. This was in Minnesota, probably. No, Maybe not.
That's the twins too. Yeah.
Yeah. This is them in the Navy,
Uh-huh.
and these are RV mail letters that they sent home to
Oh,
us
sweet.
when they were in the
In
Navy.
the service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, our address was Lockport,
Oh yeah.
Route 3 Lockport.
I'll be damned.
And this is the airplane that Casimir flew.
Uh-huh.
And this airplane, he delivered mail to the post when he was in the Army.
Okay.
And the plane crashed. I have never heard anything about this,
Okay.
but the plane crashed, and that's when he ended up getting injured in it
Uh-huh.
and inhaling the gas fumes or
oh.
the smoke or whatever, and that's where he ended up with the TB.
Okay. I guess that
And
makes sense too.
Probably
You
spread.
got that article from Tony Marie, or no? Who was it? Gave you that article about the plane crash?
I don't know,
Was
but
that
it's in
somebody's-
one of my little books. I have to go
Was
through.
it somebody's wake? Was it Sonny?
Not
Somebody gave you that. Yeah. We'll have to find that article. It was interesting.
I have to find that other book. Is what I have to find.
You got to find the,
Her half sister or whatever.
because I know we've tried to get some history on Grandma, but
Uh-huh.
because she's adopted, you really can't
Uh-huh.
go
Nobody
anywhere.
knew anything about her.
Hmm.
It's like Bob Holman's dad. He was adopted, and his brother went over to Holland and everything, and they had
Nothing.
nothing.
Wow.
So we couldn't
But
research
Judy-
any Holman
I
thing.
wonder
You
if those
see this
genealogy things could work on that.
Yeah, I wonder.
They should be
This
able
is
to.
Casimir, and I've seen Tony Marie's first son.
Uh-huh.
Looks just like him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, but that's Casimir in the middle. He was
Oh.
a cook.
Yeah, I remember the Simoniches. I remember this guy. Francis.
Yeah, that was one of her favorite cousins.
You gonna be able to get around there, Bill, or
I'm okay.
you want
I'm
to sit
gonna
here?
let it-
Here, you
I'm-
sit up.
Actually, I'm just relaxing because the thing in my arm was killing me.
Oh, okay.
Holding
Thing
it,
was hurting.
holding the thing in my hand like this.
Mm.
After a while, it starts going like this because I'm wavering back and forth,
Mm.
which is not unusual for me. I
But
waver a lot.
these two guys, this Russ and Frank Matezevich,
Uh-huh.
this was from Sandy's funeral day. This picture.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
remember those guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember meeting those guys.
And this is Jenny Moe. This was Grandma's favorite girlfriend. This is Marion. And this is Oli Moe. These were a couple. They were married.
Holy Mo, how did he get that name?
I don't know. Oh, here it is, Judy.
What? Huh?
The thing,
Oh, the plane.
contact illness after plane crash, dies in hospital.
Casimir.
Yeah,
You read it because he's
Let me-
taping you.
Yeah, read it.
illness which developed after an airplane crash of 3 years ago. See, he was 3 years at least in the hospital.
Mm.
Proved fatal Wednesday to Casimir Thomas, 28, son of Michael Thomas, 1143 North Broadway. They lived on Broadway Street at the time. He died in a government hospital at Fitzsimmons, Colorado, where he had been a patient for tuberculosis, which developed after the air crash. Thomas was an Army aviator for 8 years, and although not a member of the American Legion, will be given a military funeral
Nice.
here by members of the Harwood Post. The body will be brought from Colorado to the Racky Funeral Home at Ruby Street, where it will remain until the funeral. But what they did was they took him from the funeral home and they took him to the home.
Uh-huh.
And I remember being at the home, me and probably Ray or maybe Clary,
Betty.
playing on the floor in the living
In the
room
living room.
of the home.
Oh.
So I was at his funeral
Hmm.
because I remember that,
Mm.
you know.
Mhm.
The deceased was born in Joliet and is survived by his father, 6 brothers, Anton, Stephen, John, Edward, Clarence, and Raymond, and 7 sisters, Mrs. Rudolph Trinkovich, Mrs. Trinkovich, what the heck? Mrs. Theodore Gladkowski, Mrs. Anton Grigosh, Frances Margaret, Agnes, and Betty Thomas. The funeral will be held from the Elder Thomas home at 1 p.m. Sunday with services at 1:30 at St. Joseph's Church. Burial will be in St. Joseph's Cemetery.
And so what year was it? Did he die?
1930, the year after his mom.
Sure.
She died in 33, he died in 34.
Okay.
And then last rites were for the little 5-year-old boy, the funeral of Clarence Thomas, 5-year-old son of Michael Thomas. By that time they lived on Nicholson Street, who died at his home Sunday afternoon from the Racky Funeral Home at 1:30 o'clock at St. Joseph's Cemetery.
He died of meningitis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bedside, besides his father, the boy is survived by 7 sisters in their names and 4 brothers.
Huh.
Anthony, Stephen, John, and Edward. They don't have Ray in here.
Really? You missed one.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Did you say that Grandpa Mike lived on Broadway when Casimir died? Is that what you said there? Broadway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then this is about his funeral, the military funeral. And he was 28 years old. He died March 14th at Fitzsimmons, Colorado Hospital, survived by his father, and then all of the things. The body will be brought to the Racky Funeral Home Saturday, March 17th, then be taken to the home of his father on Broadway. And I showed you the house on Broadway Street that they lived in. But that's it. And these things, I got these from Ellen. When or Ellen or David, whoever gave me the box of
That's okay. Don't worry. You
the
can't hurt.
box of pictures and stuff.
So you have all of that, huh?
Yeah. In
This
fact, I took some, like the picture of the airplane. I took that from somebody.
This is quite interesting. So you got this from the cousin up in Wisconsin? That's what it says.
Okay, I'd have
Well,
to.
it says notes my mom left me, but on this one paper where it says this family illnesses came from B. Tomac in 1998 about the illnesses of everybody, and then Grandpa Mike's early years, where he was a musician.
Well, you know who typed that out for me though was Susan, Richie Susan. Yeah, she took these things and
Well, how did she get the information from this lady?
Well, I had it, but it was all written in paper. And then when I don't know if it was when she died or before that.
Because she died?
Oh yeah, quite a while back. Because he was kind of into the genealogy, and I showed him some of the stuff I had.
Okay.
And then I showed her that stuff that I had written out. It was all written out in paper.
Really cool.
And she said, would you like me to take that and type it up for you?
I'll be darned.
And so she did, and that's...
Well, it's kind of interesting to see Grandpa Mike changed his name from Tomac to Thomas when he was in his music phase of his life. Tomac wasn't considered to be a professional name. This must have been in the 1900s.
Well, Grandpa had a piano.
I never knew that, but he played the bass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he played the bass. That's about
So he
how
was a
Grandpa
musician.
Bob
Did
used
he?
to play the bass,
Oh, really?
I think.
So Grandpa
So
Mike
that-
was
so
a.
that-
Oh, I met him
Really?
that night.
Oh, you were a groupie. Hey.
We went. That's how I met him. He was playing in a band that used to play Chicago music.
Really?
All the Chicago. Yes, the night I met him, in April of 1974,
Wow.
and he was at the Lighthouse in Warrenville, and they were all of Chicago's music. That's all they ever played,
Huh.
and he was the bass player.
Who's that?
Bob.
Bob.
He was
Yeah.
the bass, yeah.
Which Bob?
Holman.
Oh, okay.
The only Bob. I mean, the one Bob. The first Bob.
The husband Bob.
The husband
The
Bob.
first Bob.
The most important
I
Bob.
was blessed with two Bobs.
Two Bobs are okay.
Two boobs.
Two boobs. Well, one of them was a boob. The other was a Bob. And actually, it wasn't even his name. His first name was not Bob.
No, it's James.
How
And you know how he found that out?
did he find that
That
out?
was at her house, right?
His mother named
Remember
him
the first
Robert
birthday party
James
they had
Walters.
when
Yes.
all
It
of
was on
the
his,
other
kids.
people, the other
That's
families.
where
How
she
did it
gave
get
the
switched?
hospital.
I
That's
heard
how
her
she got
Robin's
how the
first
hospital
husband's family.
was
Okay.
given.
Was that
She gave the hospital that name,
Okay.
Robert
Huh?
James
What was
Walters.
Grandma's birthday?
1927,
Okay.
October 15th.
1912.
He went through all through school, all through his life, everything. Married Robert James
Right,
Walters.
right.
Went to the army,
They changed it?
and he went in, and he was drafted,
Okay.
and he went in, and they gave him his name, Robert James Walters, October 15th, 1927.
Yeah.
He says, guy says, we don't have a Robert James Walters, October 15th, 1927. We have a James Walters.
Oh my God.
James
The
Robert.
government messed it up? Oh.
Whoever at the hospital, when his mother
Oh,
named
sure.
him.
Oh my God.
Really?
That's so funny.
So he didn't find that out until he was in the army.
Wow.
He went all through his
That
life.
his name was James and not Robert.
Right,
Mhm.
Wow.
right.
How funny
It's
is
even
that?
on his obituary. It's
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
James.
So when you mention James, nobody
Who the
knew
heck is that?
Who's
Yeah,
James
right.
Walters?
Yeah.
But here's a page on Stevie's
Wake.
wake service.
Uh-huh.
But this is really interesting about Grandpa Mike.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it. I hope you don't
That's
mind. Because
Judy.
Mike would be very interested in this stuff.
She wants all this to go out.
This
That's why we're
stuff-
doing this, you know.
This stuff is to be shared.
Right.
And that's why I had Tanya and Sue come
Yeah.
to take what they wanted,
Yeah.
and she's got hers all on the computer.
Yeah.
See, that was the
Yeah.
biggest reason why I wanted to do this. So we had something video of you guys talking about this stuff, which I think is just priceless.
I mean, I don't.
I know Mike's
Let me
very
see
into
that.
genealogy.
Is he?
Yeah. He went back to the 1500s with Grandma Fry.
Wow.
Did he?
Wow.
And she's always said she was part Indian. And,
She is.
Mhm.
She was.
This is the first I've heard of a musician in this family, so
yeah,
first time.
I know.
Yeah, but there were, you know,
There were here and there, probably.
yeah. Since then, you know,
I
there
mean-
were people in
well,
bands. I can't
young
even.
Eddie, he played the accordion.
Did he?
Yeah.
But who else played instruments? Did Ray and them play instruments? Do you remember any of that? I don't remember anybody with
No, I don't
instruments.
even really.
I was always under the impression that I was the only one because I'm the mailman's son.
Up
Oh,
your
are you?
That she
nose.
slept with the mailman.
Yeah, sure she did.
I ain't gonna say that.
I know. Don't say that.
So,
I'm just teasing you.
yeah. Now you know that you got it from Grandpa Mike.
There it is.
See there?
That's
Black and white. And Tom's Robert, he played the bass.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. I know it. I didn't get it from
here's a
them,
picture of
but-
David
well, I
and
did.
Margie and with Davy.
Yeah, he was pretty young when he got killed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I remember how.
I don't know if that's in this book or.
Now, who's this Julia? I know it's from. I
That's
know
a,
that's.
it's a relation. It's
Was
she
that his
was
sister or something?
she was a her dad was a tollman.
Oh,
Was like I don't know if it was a brother to Grandpa,
Mhm.
but
it
they
says
lived.
he did have a brother. It says Grandpa Mike had another brother, Joe, that lived in Joliet. Who is that? It says right here.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa Mike, his mother's name was Tasha, whatever, Pleasy. So that's where the Pleasy
That's
is.
where the Pleasy's come in.
Agnes was married to Grandpa Mike's brother, Ivan Tomac, and that's him, right?
Yeah.
And then it says Grandpa Mike had another brother, Joe, who lived in Joliet.
I don't know his obituary, maybe in here. I don't remember a Joe. In fact, I remember
never.
a Frank that lived on Rainer Avenue in a brick house.
I wonder if they got it. I wonder if they got
In
his
fact,
name
the
messed
one
up
that
like
lived
Bob
on-
Walter's.
Very possible.
The one that
Very
lived
possible.
on Rainer, they had dwarfs.
Oh yeah.
They
And
had two
Grandma always
dwarfs.
said she was almost a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to be a dwarf.
I think there was
When she
maybe a
got to
boy and a
98, she
girl
was about
that
4
were
foot
like this
3.
big.
4'8".
Or 8.
They were this big, and their hands were like.
Yeah.
I remember them
I
too.
kind of do too.
Yeah, that was on Rainer on the right. Like if you're going to.
Well, it could be that his name was Frank Joseph Thomas, and they called him Joe. You know.
Yeah.
But I never heard of Joe Thomas.
No. No, I
Except
never heard.
Joe Franz. I mean, that was about the closest.
But Alex was a good one to get information from
Yeah.
too. He was very smart.
Are you ever in touch with his boys?
I have his one son is the head coach with the water.
But you're not in touch with this stuff anymore.
I mean, no, because Alex died before Grandma did.
Yeah.
She
It's
died.
called death. Death is the reason why you can't follow up on things.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
What else is in there that you want to show?
Not this. This is about Tony Marie.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
We don't need to do that. See, and the Sturls, so I think, are more on Daddy's side.
Yeah, I do
Huh.
too. Yeah.
That's a name I've never
Well,
seen.
next time we'll have to do Daddy, because you probably don't have time to do it today, right? Because it's cutting.
The book is right over there.
I actually, if you have the energy, I wouldn't mind doing that right
10
now.
10
If
after
you wanna
2.
do it. We're okay. I don't really need to have any rehearsal
I
time
know
or
that you
anything.
got your thing at 4.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about rehearsing because I know these songs like the back of my hand.
Okay.
I'm doing Harry Chapin songs today because it's his
Yeah,
birthday.
that's what you.
His
he's 80,
80th
huh?
birthday,
Wow.
right? He's been dead 42 years.
Just a year younger than me.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never associated
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And who would have associated that?
Yeah.
Is this
Well-
what you were looking for?
What? This isn't the one I was looking for,
It's
but
not.
it's got.
I'll keep looking, but you want to.
She looks for that lady's thing. So you want to move that book out of the way?
Yeah,
Lady
let's
Rose, and
take this one out.
let's see this.
And
Yeah,
those were,
Okay. Thanks. I gotta get back and
Yeah,
work
go
on
ahead.
this stuff.
go ahead and slide that in if you want to.
Okay, let me
Get this out of the way.
get this out.
Huge.
Get this out of the way too. I'm just gonna lay this here, Meryl. This goes to the front of this book.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget.
Okay.
And then this is some stuff that I got from our cousin whose mother is Jeanette Mutz, who was
Well, she's our first cousin.
yeah. So her mother was Grandpa's
Sister.
sister.
Okay.
Okay, so this is information, and this is
You got
a
your
little
camera.
stuff.
And I do. It's on you right
Yeah,
now.
let me see if I can. I don't know how you have this in here because this would be something that Bill would want to, and I think there's 2 pieces here. You might want to copy all this because this is a lot of the history of the Greg Rush,
Okay. Cool.
Frank
Cool.
Greg
Cool.
Rush.
I can do that.
So, and then of course this is their wedding picture. So you want to put that book away, Meryl?
Put that book away, Mayros.
I took that information. He
I'm
needs
gonna-
to
I'm
copy
gonna
that.
make-
Okay, now
copy of
there's this picture is over there in a frame if you
Okay.
wanna.
It's a pretty good looking picture there though, because it's bigger
Well, let me
for one thing.
Get this.
Get that out of here. Yeah, that's got information on it, so.
Oh, that was information you gave me.
Yeah,
right?
and then he's got
I
the,
got the other
he
thing.
got this here that he's gonna copy. But yeah, you could probably put this picture first and then.
Should I take this out of the plastic?
You can. You wanna take that staple off of there?
Yeah, I was
maybe
thinking-
Staple it back.
I think that'd be a better picture.
Yeah, I think so too. And who is that?
Frank,
What's her name?
Anna.
Anna. Frank and Anna Grigrosh.
You didn't remember the name Anna? Isn't your mother's name
Well,
Anna?
I get the two, the Grandma Pauline and Grandma Anna.
Yeah.
Ann.
Isn't that weird?
And she was a Horvat.
yeah, she was a Horvat.
Yeah, you might want to mention that.
Franklin Smith died when he was 70.
Who's that?
Who?
Franklin Smith. That's not related. Here's, I don't know if you want anything.
Let me stop this thing for a minute.
Oh yeah. Barisic.
What are you looking at there, Mom?
And obituaries.
Oh, okay.
Peter Marianovich. See, Marianoviches used to live in the house on the corner of Barry and Gaylord.
Gaylord, yeah.
So, Mary Rose, now you should tell Bill all of the nicknames of all of the Greg
Yeah,
Rush
the Greg
kids.
Rush nicknames is what I was looking for.
You want me to take this?
Yeah.
Because he's doing
Um,
Daddy's side now.
And they have them.
Okay.
They have nicknames. Do you remember?
Skinny, who was the oldest, Frank. His name was Frank. His nickname was Skinny.
Okay.
Skinny. Walter was Lau.
Okay.
Yaki was Yaki.
Do you have a record of that?
I sure would love to ask why it was Yaki, but I'm not going to.
Well,
What's it?
a lot.
He must have.
Anton was Reby.
A Reby, the fish.
And explain the definition, about the.
Yeah.
They went ice fishing and.
Him and his friends were ice fishing and skating on a ice pond, and
Daddy.
my dad fell down on the ice, and when he fell down, there was a fish swimming underneath the ice, and all of his friends started calling him Reby because Reby is fish in Slovenian,
Okay.
and that's how he got his nickname. Joseph was Dodo.
And tell that story too, because
Judy tells that one better
Judy
than I
tells.
do.
Judy tell that one. Dodo. This is a repeat though, but go ahead.
Dodo got his name by his mother asked him to go to the grocery store and pick up 5 items from him, and she named them, and they were the regular grocery list, milk, bread, stuff like that. So he went to the store, and he didn't need a note or anything, and he went to the grocery store and said, I need milk, bread, and whatever else her mom said. And the grocer was so amazed by this that he said, you didn't even write that down. He says, wow, you're not you're not a dodo.
And
that's how
And
he
it
got
stuck
it.
forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Yeah.
stuck. In
So
fact,
somebody must have heard it, right, when the guy said it, because he wouldn't have taken it on by himself, would he? He didn't say, I'm Dodo, because of the guy.
No,
he
he
might have.
So somebody must have been
maybe-
with him,
Maybe
like with
Yeah.
Grandpa and the fish.
yeah, maybe
Oh, that's
somebody was
crazy.
with him, and
That's
that, but it was so, and it stuck for. I mean, I just asked her not too long ago, what was Dodo's real name? Because I never knew it.
Joseph.
Joseph. Now, do you have a list of all of their,
I
like you did Daddy's?
no.
No, you don't have that, huh?
You mean
A list
Grandpa
of
Thomas's? with.
Like of all their births and everything. You don't have
Yeah,
that.
I've got them. I've got all
But
their
you don't have a
obituaries
sheet like that.
but
Yeah,
Maybe we
it's-
ought to work on that.
Yeah, really.
Someday.
Should probably.
Maybe we'll do that. So here's Daddy's
my gosh.
driver's license.
Huh. It's like a microfiche or something.
And of course, you ought to tell the story about Daddy building 2 houses and couldn't read or write,
Yeah.
or
That would be a good thing.
couldn't read or write, never had a blueprint. Listen to me, I'm going.
Well,
Because they'd like to know that.
Now see, here's where the girls are. This is an obituary. His stepfather was Frank Bay Gregosh. And you know the picture
Bay
of those
Gregosh,
2
remember
men
Bay.
that I have?
Mm-hmm.
That one of them was his dad.
Oh, okay. And here's a picture of Yaki and Lal. You want that? It's Daddy's
This
brother.
is-
Lao, to us today is lots of lads. Right?
LOL.
Don't think it was there then.
LOL?
LOL. Yeah.
LOL.
What does that mean?
That was his nickname, Lao.
And I don't know.
You don't know why.
I have no idea where
And nobody
Lal-
knows why Yaki was called
Because he
Yaki.
laughed out loud.
Maybe.
There you go. But I don't think they felt it that way back then.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
This is Lao.
Oh my God. Lots of laughs.
And this is
That's
Maine.
Lao right
this
there,
is
Deb.
Maine.
Now this is the
Sister.
Maine-
grandpa's
the Mutz.
sister
His
of the
last
one that I told you, was telling you that
Uh-huh,
her,
uh-huh.
And this is Yaki and his wife Josephine.
that Michael Joseph was her son.
Okay. Huh.
So were they stood up in their wedding?
No, that was just for their
Oh.
50th anniversary, I guess. And
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was because of brother and sister.
I don't know who stood up and. Oh yeah, we do. No,
Yeah,
who stood up and,
Yeah,
who stood up and-
Kathleen and
Yeah.
Kathleen and what was the guy's name?
Now who are these
Okay.
people? Because I don't even know that.
These are. Let me think.
It's right.
Is it on the back of the picture or anything?
Probably.
I'm not sure.
Chances are good because that's a lot of them have that. There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
It's Horvat.
Horvats.
Horvat. Teresa Mary Zlogar. The Zlogars were
Scuff,
married to
Scuff.
Daddy. Scuff.
Oh my God, scoff?
Mm,
Really?
And Catherine Horvat,
Well, you know that
grandma, and
Bev Gregrosh married John Scuff. And
No.
they
I
were
don't know
cousins.
cousins.
Oh, shit.
First cousins.
First cousins. Well, somebody's got to do that, I guess.
And they had 3 children, and they were all
Weird?
married. No.
They were
Very
okay.
intelligent.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Because I was wanted to make sure the medical didn't take over and say, yeah, they were all hermaphrodites or something. Sorry.
Oh, they were very intelligent,
This
right,
is a
Maris?
Horvat. These are sisters.
So you can talk about Daddy being, working for the horseshoe and everything, and that's what Bill was recording. Maris,
Yeah, 47 years.
48.
I was told 47. That's what went in the song.
Well, that's okay. We won't make you change it, but
No, of course.
he started working when he was 16. So
16 or 17.
He said 16.
16.
16.
Yeah.
And he retired in 71.
He was 65.
Yeah, do the math.
He had to retire
You
at
do the
65.
math.
65 would be 73. He was born in 08.
No, he was born in
6.
6.
Oh, 06, so 70, I guess it'd be 71 then. No, it'd make it bigger. 75. Year I graduated from high school.
He retired in
I
75.
believe so.
No, he retired. He had to retire at 65.
No, not his age. The year 75.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying he
All right.
retired when he was 75. He was way retired by then.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, I guess the only thing I can think about with that is I mean, I lived with the man when I was a kid, and I saw him here every day, and I never did really know what he did, other than somebody would tell me he works at a steel mill.
He made horseshoes.
Made horseshoes.
He
at
was
the
a
horseshoe.
bender,
He was
Yeah,
a
he
bender.
and he was, what else did he do? He did everything down there. He came home all black.
Well, I remember, when he did the horseshoes. I mean, they stopped making the horseshoes for the racing horses.
Then they
and it's
started making rods.
Starting, I don't know what year that was.
Rods, yes.
Yeah, and rods.
The rods they put in the
And the
highway.
trains. Oh, the highway. Oh, rebar.
Rebar.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, didn't somebody say he did something about trains too? Didn't he do some? I remember somebody saying something about him
What?
working at one time.
The rebar.
Parts
The
was-
rebar
Yeah.
was made from the axles of the box cars.
there you go. That's what it was.
Was how.
Interesting. That's how they
made-
recycled them.
Yeah, they melted them,
Like they didn't
run
know
them
what that
down
word
until
meant.
they were
Recycle.
long
Yeah.
steel things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked there for what was it, 47?
47 or 48, one of the two.
47 years. He started at a very young age, 16, 17, whatever. He only went to 4th grade, but he could write his name and he could add up his paycheck.
Amazing.
When he would get his paycheck, he would sit at the table
Uh-huh.
and figure out if they cheated him or not.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I mean, he was a very smart man for having as little education
Right,
as he had.
right.
Yeah.
He built a house with no
Yeah.
blueprints. He dug the
He
basement
built-
out.
we
by
moved-
his
let
own
me do
hands,
this.
You know, I mean,
Right.
Let me do this.
he was so hard.
We moved to Sunnyland on April 1st of 19. I was 5.
35.
35? Yeah. And we lived in a little one-room cabin.
Uh-huh.
It was a cabin, more or less. Because this was a place for people come from Joliet to spend. They would have little houses out here, and they would come out for the weekend. This kind of stuff.
Really?
And that was what that little house was. I mean, it was nothing more than a little shack. If you look at
I remember
pictures
that. Yeah,
that I have.
I don't remember.
But we lived in that little house for 3 years. And then Daddy built the house at 2408 Garden Street, mostly by himself. I don't remember anybody coming on weekends or whatever to help him build a house. So he built this little 4-room house for the 4 of us. And they moved into the new house in Eugene was born in 40. So they moved into the house probably in the late part of 1939. Because Eugene was born in 1940 on March 3rd. And we lived there happily ever after for a while.
Now,
And
Yeah.
then when Laverne and I got married, we lived over on Poplar Street for 4 years. And then my dad says to Laverne that, you know what? We need to build you a house. He says, you know how to use a hammer. I mean, this was all Daddy telling me, and Laverne telling me
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And so they got together and we ordered a house from the Royal Lumber Company in Chicago. We paid $3,870 for the shell. And my dad and my husband built this mansion. And I'm still living in it.
yeah, 70 years later.
What year was that?
That was
52,
1952 that we moved in here, because Deb was 10 months old. August 31st of 1952 that we moved into this house.
Uh-huh.
But he was a auto mechanic. I can tell you the story about going to Minnesota after he just remodeled the car.
Mm-hmm.
He changed all the pistons and whatever that he had to do. He totally took the car apart and put it back together. And we're going on. My dad's going his first trip out of Illinois in his lifetime, and this was in 19. Gosh, I can't remember.
I was around. I do remember that.
You remember that?
Mhm.
So it was after, like maybe 19.
50 something, or 50 or something like that. 49.
Well, it had to be before 50, because Ken was born in 50.
Right.
I
I
was.
think I
we
might have
weren't
been
married.
like maybe 6 or something.
Yeah, it was what 1946 maybe.
Yeah, maybe 46. Yeah.
We took a trip to Minnesota, and it was a fun trip until we got to
Appleton.
Appleton, Wisconsin. And my mom's cousin lived in they run a little grocery store in Appleton, her and her husband. And we waved to them as we passed the little shop because we didn't want to stop. Or my mom didn't want to stop. She just wanted to get to Minnesota Hibbing. And we got maybe a few miles down the road and the car fell apart. We had to meekly walk back to the little store.
Oh no!
Where Grandma didn't want to stop.
Or Grandma didn't want to
Right.
stop. And they got us on a bus or something, left the car there, and I think they got $50 for it. Somebody bought the car for $50.
Oh my
and
gosh!
I ended up coming home on a train. I know it was in 1949 because Laverne was upset with me because I left. And I went home on a train, and you guys stayed up there for a while.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you got home. Maybe a bus or something. I don't remember. But that was my dad's first trip to Minnesota.
And I remember one thing from that. I remember Daddy spitting on that car.
He
I remember. That's one memory I
He
have
didn't
of
swear at it. He didn't swear at it.
I don't remember the cussing, but I remember him spitting on that car. He was so mad. He was so mad.
He did such a good job, but it was just too soon after the repair.
Right.
We didn't really give it a chance to break in.
Yeah, bless his heart.
And but that was his first trip. But after that, he would go to Minnesota every year if my mom wanted to go.
Yeah, and he had 13 weeks vacation.
Yeah, he had
Wow.
13 weeks vacation.
Spend the whole summer up there.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
They were.
I was going to ask you, as far as I know what Grandpa did for a living, but Grandma worked at
She worked at Hart Schaffner and Marks.
Schaffner, right? And what
And
is
she worked at P.J. Gould's, which was over by off of Renwick Road. It was a place where they packaged things for the soldiers.
Oh, really?
They had the best caramels you ever want to eat.
Oh, really?
They packed them in little boxes, and she would bring them home, for us to eat. But she worked there, and then she worked at. P.J. Gould was the place where she made
Packages.
covers for couches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a sewer.
Which, of course, led her into all the quilting she used to do and all that,
And
too.
she made suits for men for years.
Do
At
what?
Hart
Schaffner.
Schaffner Marks, she made men's suits.
Yeah, she made
She was
men's
there
suits.
for how long? She was there for quite
And
a
she
few
did a
years.
lot of quilting and embroidering and best pie maker in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Rusty.
Not to mention strudel.
But yeah, petite
And she made the best strudel, and I never learned how to do
that we
that.
never followed through with.
I mean, I used to help her.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
how to pull it.
Pull it, yes.
Uh,
And that was really the only job she ever had, pretty much.
but she worked pretty.
But Hart Schaffner, she was there a long time.
Yeah, she was there a long
pretty
time.
much all through school. I remember her being
Yeah,
at Hart
yeah.
Schaffner,
Huh.
making
Mhm.
men's suits.
Huh.
Yeah,
She got into that sewing thing though,
Yeah.
and man, you couldn't beat her sewing,
yeah.
her hand sewing. That quilt on my bed
Right.
is all hand sewn.
Yeah, I know.
It's all little bitty stitches.
Well, that one that Susie gave me of Donnie and Joanne's. I mean, you look at that thinking, Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all the
Those
intricate.
little, those
Yep.
stitches, those, oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all of her embroidery and all of that
Mm-hmm.
stuff, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I still have a couple of packets that were in those plastic packets of her embroidery stuff.
Do you
Every once in a while I'll give somebody one because I've had a lot of them. I
really?
have a lot of them. I don't know why, but one of those times when I was here, she was handing them out and saying,
She was
"Take
always
this."
handing them out.
She gave
I
to
got drawers
everybody.
full. I have a cedar chest full that I have to finish.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, Mom, before you die, because she would hurry up and make a pair of pillowcases.
Yeah.
And then she'd fold it up and put it aside and run and buy some more material to make some more pillowcases.
Uh-huh.
There's a bunch of pillowcases in there that have to be put together.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just can't get myself to do it.
See, she
You know.
was doing the same thing that I do, and that is that old coffee cup I used to have. It said, "God put me on this earth to achieve a certain number of things, and I'm so far behind now, I'll never die." That's what she did.
Yeah.
She got those things the
Yeah.
last couple of years of her life, and that she was just
Yeah.
trying to make sure she didn't die.
yeah.
Because she was still embroidering, not good, but she was still
Just
embroidering like a
weeks
month before
yeah,
she
It
died.
was
Yeah,
like a
isn't that
couple of
something?
weeks.
Yeah.
It was like,
In
yeah.
fact, I have her little box of thread in the cabinet.
And
in
we
there.
still have all her dresses, and I have 2 dresses that have been hanging in
I
my
have two.
basement for 18 years.
Oh my God!
I've got a
Why-
box
why
up in
am I-
the
I look at these
cabinet.
dresses going,
Why am I keeping these?
why am I keeping these dresses?
Yeah.
But they're the dresses she wore for her anniversary and that, and I'm like, I just can't
Can't
get
do it.
rid of it.
Yeah, can't do
You
it.
know?
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just read something on my phone about somebody reminiscing about the older people when you have to help your parents get rid of their stuff and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Don't be too harsh with them
Yeah,
because
I saw
it's
that
hard
too.
Read
to
that.
do that.
Yep.
Did you see that?
I did too.
Yes,
And it's an article about this big, but it was so truthful
Mm-hmm.
because don't rush them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them do what they want to do.
Time's taking the rush by
That's-
itself, you know.
Yeah.
I still have 2
Don't give
bins
him-
of Bob's stuff. I have
Yeah.
his glasses. I have the pillowcase he laid on.
I have Grandpa Mike's glasses over
Yeah.
there.
I
His
I
little
can't. They're in my garage.
You have to do it in your own time.
I
right.
you know,
his hand clippers,
yeah.
haircut.
I got
There's 2 of them
I
over
got
there.
Daddy's.
Yeah, and I have a mug that I think might have been Grandpa Mike's. I don't know. I don't.
And I got Bob's hats. I'm like, I look at these hats going, why am I saving these hats? But it's an ironworker hat, his army hat,
Right.
all of this, and I just can't. So Michael says,
It's
well,
all Bob too.
just leave it
Yeah.
alone, and when you die, we'll get rid of it all together.
Of course
Yeah.
he said that. Of course he said that.
But you know
But
what?
then
He's,
Mike told me, we're not burying you, we're stuffing you, we're putting you on the end of the couch so we can visit you.
So we
We're
can
not-
torture you.
Yeah, right. That's probably
We're
what
gonna stick pins in
Yeah.
you. Mom, remember that time?
right. Yeah.
Do you want to go? Do you want to, for a little while, go through some of the books of the Thomas get-togethers?
you
Or
mean the
am I pushing too many buttons here?
No, whatever you want.
I don't know. I love it when you talk about stuff because that's the important stuff.
What happened to the book with the Thomases in it?
I put it right over there. That blue one. The big,
Oh, okay.
the big
'cause
fat
there
blue
was
one.
something in there that. What big fat?
The
This
big,
one?
the big fat blue one. Yeah. What is that mute? I know. I told you it's fat.
There was one thing.
I
in
wasn't
there.
lying.
This is my cousin Beverly Gregory.
Okay.
Okay,
Who married the
she's
Scoof?
she
That was her
Scoof.
cousin.
the
Okay.
first cousin
Oh my
marriage.
God.
Okay, she was school teacher for
Okay.
years.
Okay.
They in Romeoville. They have a school named
School
after
named
her.
after her.
She didn't get in the paper because she married her cousin, did she?
No,
They didn't
No.
mention that.
No,
I
they
guess.
didn't bring that up.
Okay, good,
Mm-mm.
good.
No.
That's
Nobody
very
knew but
cool.
The family.
but that's the
I
article.
have never heard the name Scuff
Really?
ever.
That's like
I
one
thought
of my
I'd heard
dad's first
all of them.
cousins.
Beverly Scuff Elementary School. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's where David's kids went to school.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to take a picture of that house. Our house.
That's about somebody
Remember where that
dying.
was in here?
House, the house.
The house, Grandma's house, original house, what it looked like. Remember where?
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was?
yeah. No, but it was very near the beginning, I think, when the picture started.
Now that's B. Vodenlick. She was a
Her-
champion
this-
skier.
Really?
This is her.
Okay.
They lived in
That was Grandma's cousin.
down at
Uh-huh.
the girl was the cousin,
Yes.
the lady,
Well, a lot of articles about it too.
and that's their son who is on this other page, Judy.
Yeah.
He is the coach of Whitewater College.
Oh,
He's
really?
got his baseball team
Uh huh.
did fantastic this year,
Huh.
and that's the one picture that with the red team that I had in one of these books.
Yeah, there it is.
Is there-
There it is. Yeah. Wow, that thing makes a lot of noise. You're almost done. I see that. Oh, mommy,
Cool.
don't push
That
it.
glass had
Whoops.
something
That's
at the
okay.
bottom of it that wasn't.
What?
Oh,
in it.
Oops, I probably did it. I don't clean as much as you do. I guess I could
When
stop
I
this
read
for a
it
little
had
bit.
this mark